Welcome to another VaderMonkey vlog. As always, these vlogs are sponsored by New Future Apparel. They're currently running a 20% discount on all VaderMonkey vlog, which is limited time only. But also as well, they're running a 25% discount on 2 items or more in the Etsy store. So if you want to go and check out what merch they have, they've got loads of Rave apparel and stuff to do with the vlogs as well. They've been a keen supporter of these vlogs, and I thank them for that.
Evening guys, my name's Sam Burns, Toast, whatever you want to call me, as long as it's not too rude, I don't really mind, but to be honest I can handle it. You'll find me at a rave most weekends. I went to 42 gigs last year, I'll probably hit 40 this year. I'm never at home, but when I am at home, you'll often find me on Twitch. I'm at twitch.tv/Sam Burns Toast. Each time I do a decent mix, I record it and I put it on my SoundCloud. If you just search for Sam Burns Toast on SoundCloud, you'll find me. And just recently, SoundCloud's been getting quite successful. More and more people are listening, so that's giving me encouragement to keep on recording, keep on posting, and I've also started doing some remixes too of your popular tracks that you recognise, some mashups, all sorts. Sky's the limit. My plan is to start producing my own music next year, or even sooner. So let's see what happens and just keep raving.
So let's talk about DIGBETH Rewind. What an incredible just afternoon, evening. Here we are in a nice warm August afternoon, and yeah, this is the Monday after the event, and I've had a few days to kind of think about it all and take it all in, and I can safely say it's been an incredible event. It's been an incredible experience. Colin and I think it's Tim or Tom, the other guy that's worked with him, have really done an amazing job with this event. I'd heard great things about it last year, and apparently they had an event earlier in the year which I wasn't aware about. But either way, just everything, all boxes ticked, and as well, and this is the best thing about this event, is the fact that it did it in a very, old school, traditional way of running a small rave. I mean, the venue, proper underground, proper gritty, and the atmosphere as well was just absolutely electric. It was busy about an hour, 2 hours in as well, and yeah, it's just incredible. I mean, I love going to DIGBETH because there's some amazing clubs, or there has been some amazing clubs, because they're changing the scenery or changing the landscape of the area, I believe. And it's a shame that some of these clubs are going to be disappearing around there. And from what I hear, Suki Tensi is one of those venues that is going to pretty much be the same. However, let's talk about DIGBETH again. And DIGBETH Rewind it was just incredible, amazing experience. The customary every DJ smashed it, definitely applies to this one. And yeah, the vibe was fantastic. I had my own little part in the foyer bit, and met some new people and was able to start putting faces to names, because I've been talking to a lot of people who I've been promoting their events through the events updates and supporting their events and supporting new brands, really, pushing themselves forward as well. So yeah, it's just, I can't think of any more superlatives for this event. It's just absolutely incredible experience. Yes, it's a little bit hot, it was a little bit sweaty, but what do you expect at this time of the year? Suki Tensi, it's just an incredible venue. The aesthetics were bang on, and I love the fact as well the less is more thing worked as well. It was just proper old school vibes, old school rave, just starting from the slower genres through to the more harder edge genres, and finishing on more the genres that you could feel and really get you there as well. So incredible event, incredible day. I just want to thank Colin and I think it's Tim or the other chap, I can't remember his name, I do apologize, I should have checked before I come out and did this, just for the work that went into this. They have another event, I believe, starting next year. Where it will be, I'm not so sure, but I will have more details nearer the time. And yeah, just incredible, just absolutely amazing, absolutely stoked for the guys. And it was great to meet a few DJs that I've spoken to but not seen for a while. And yeah, absolutely incredible. Well done, guys, and thank you for the experience. So let's talk about the rave station. Bit of a strange one with the rave station. We had our own little corner in the foyer. We had a couple of people take up on the rave station. We had a lot of interest, a lot of people inquiring as to why I do that and what's involved. There was a point where there were a few people enjoying themselves, which I didn't feel was appropriate to have them featuring on the rave station. But, you know, I mean, the one person that did feature, I'm going to check with the other person as well. You know, it's just the curiosity, and as well the main purpose of the rave station, other than people maybe joining me, is the fact to get the message across of what it is that I'm doing, why I'm doing these vlogs, why they exist, why I just show up, take up a corner in a venue, and, you know, spend most of the evening, if I'm not filming, explaining why the VaderMonkey Vlogs exist. And yeah, a lot of people come to realise that what I'm doing is of great value, and, you know, they were disappointed they hadn't seen anything sooner, so perhaps that might be on me. But end of the day, you know, the rave station was there. It still served its purpose in terms of spreading the message and whatever. And yeah, it was just, again, the vibe was too brilliant to really spend all night in the rave station, so I can understand that as well. So next 4 vlogs coming up, we've got retrospective at the vestry in Chorley. That'll be the next vlog, pretty much next week, if you will, at the time of filming this. We have Paul Bleasdale headlining back in the intimate venue of Vestry as well. Bit of the old style, you know, old school style of trance and house as well. I'll have the rave station there should anyone wish to join me. And yeah, it's just going to be a great event. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a lot going on that day, so I might look a bit flustered during some of the content, maybe, depending if I feature myself in there. It's just going to be a great event. It's going to be a great vibe. I'm looking forward to it. If you haven't got your tickets, get them now. They're on Skiddle. It is also free entry on the door anyway, and that's at Vestry in Chorley, so go and check it out. So that's vlog 47. Vlog 48, and we are at Meltdown Reloaded. Now, I've been looking forward to this. We've got quite a lineup of DJs as well. This is at Fez in Sheffield. So we're back at Fez, back in Sheffield, for this time just a pure dedicated hard house event of pure hard house energy. I'm really looking forward to it. There's nothing much more really I can say on it, other than get your tickets now and check it out. So that's vlog 48 at Meltdown Reloaded. Vlog 49 is Off the Rails 18th birthday at Forge in Sheffield. Now, I'm quite looking forward to this because I'm going to be all over the show like a little rabbit in the headlights, covering 3 rooms. Plus, we have Sean Tyas, Thrill Seekers headlining this one. It looks incredible. I'm quite excited by this. And if you haven't got your tickets for this, get your tickets via their website at otrchef.com. It's going to be amazing. So again, Vlog 49, check it out. And then a week later, and this is, again, we're hitting another landmark with these vlogs, and it's vlog 50 at Digital Evolution, back at Vestry in Chorley. We have the resident from Off the Rails headlining this event as well, so he's doing me a solid with this. Plus we have, again, upcoming DJs, residents, and yeah, for a free party, for a free trance party in the heart of Chorley. What's there not to sniff at? So I would check it out. Vlog 50 is going to be another landmark, halfway to 100, and I'm quite excited by that. So all that's left for me to say is please like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTube, you know, message that I always say. As well, if you see bits on Facebook, please like, comment, and share. Please join the VaderMonkey TV Facebook group as well if you want to be up to date with all the events. I encourage all promoters to promote their events in there, and the DJs associated with those events to share their mixes in the comments section. But also as well, I want you ravers to share your experiences there. We've not had much raver engagement in that group recently, so if you happen to just want to share some photos, videos of an event you've been to that I featured on one of the vlogs, or even that I'm promoting, please, you know, just share it on there. That's what it's there for. Anyway, that's enough rabbiting from me. This is another VaderMonkey vlog done. Vlog 46 is now done, and I will see you for vlog 47, which is retrospective at Vestry and Charlie. Ciao bien. Is we have this style flag, and we are going to be taking it with us to all the events that we'll be filming, regardless of genre, regardless of crowd, and we'll be asking the DJs, every single DJ featured, to sign this flag, and some MCs as well, especially the hardcore events. And the reason for this is to raise money for a charity called Amend. Now, Amend specialises in endocrine diseases or illnesses, and one such illness, multiple endocrine neoplasia, my partner Helen, as you know her, currently suffers with, and it affects 1 in 30,000 people. It's hereditary, and it is kind of a form of cancer, but not in this way that we commonly understand cancer. These tumours do start, the tumours happen to attack hormone glands, so your pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, pancreas, and then if pancreas is treated, it can move on to your liver and lung, which then it becomes malignant. Now, my partner has this condition, and she's under good care of Professor Neil Price of Sheffield Hallam Hospital, and I want to do something for this charity because, one, it's close to home, and two, I feel as though people might need to understand this a little bit more. Now, I remember I've heard recently that there was a competitor on, I think it was Britain's Got Talent or some sort of singing contest that was televised, and she herself had multiple endocrine neoplasia, and since then I've not heard anything about it. And I feel we're doing what I'm doing, and as well how ingrained we are in the world that we're in. I feel it's a good opportunity to spread the message and to hopefully gain support and educate people about this condition. What I will say is everything's all going well, but the situation with Helen's health is really too complicated to be saying this. But if you ask her, she's an open book. She'll tell you what the story is. So, getting back to the point at hand, the reason why we have this flag and we're getting DJs to sign it is we're looking to raffle it off at the end of the year. This raffle will be done on my Twitch channel, which is VaderMonkey TV, and basically it's like £1 a strip, and the raffle book, we'll be bringing the raffle book with us. You can send the monies by PayPal. I am going to be setting up a charity link on PayPal for you to send £1 to, or however much you want to spend on these tickets. And it's the DJ signing. It won't be just like your upcoming and sort of small DJs. Every DJ that we see, headliner, big name, household name, whatever, will be signing this flag. And I want it to be where literally the person who wins this raffle, it will be a very unique item. It will be something worth more than its weight in gold. And these sort of things, there will be other items as well be part of the raffle. There will be other winners, not just one. And yeah, it's giving back to the scene. It's also spreading the love and the support for something very close to both mine and Helen's heart. And as this scene is very close to mine and Helen's heart as well, it's only fitting we do this. So if you see this flag being waved around and I happen to have a pen, or Helen happens to have a pen, and you're a DJ within the scene, please don't hesitate to sign it. Just get your squiggle on there. It'd be worth a great value to many people. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Again, I want to just remind you about the Patreon. As you've probably heard in the previous segment or section, if you will, financially, these vlogs do cost me to come and do. I don't go to the promoters and expect them to pay for me to film their event for a vlog. The reason for this is basically what helps them will help me. So it's a bit unfair of me just to show it with my hand out, you know, like, I'm here to film your event, pay me. It's just unfair. So the way to negate that is this Patreon. Now, with this Patreon, I'm offering more than what, you know, I would like you guys to contribute. So there are 3 tiers. The first tier, the bottom tier, for £3 a month, you get free merchandise, and you get entered into a competition as well, and you get access to exclusive content purely through the Patreon. This is the reason for the Patreon, is obviously to support what I'm doing, and for £3 a month, you know, it's just a way of showing that support for me, hopefully supporting the scene as a whole, so that you guys have something and it helps with sustainability of the ecosystem of the industry. The second tier is £6 a month. Now with that, you get much the same as what you get on the first tier, but on the second tier you basically are credited on the vlog. So at the end of the main vlog, I intend on doing a credit section between the review and the outro, if you will, and the events update. So if you want to get your name up there in the screen, on the screen and whatever, just to show people that you are committed and you support this vlog and you support the project and what I'm trying to achieve with it, then the second tier at £6 a month is the one for you. And then there's the third tier, which is basically 5-star treatment. Again, same as the first 2 tiers, but you also get priority and exclusive priority merchandise. You also get credited on the vlogs pretty much. And as well, you'll obviously events associated with VaderMonkey TV or anything that maybe I might be involved with. You'll be basically like a raffle where you can be able to win free tickets, you know, to events that either I'm featuring, or, you know, maybe I've got a deal with a promoter where I can offer some tickets, you know, on their behalf to support their events as well. There are a few things I'm going to be negotiating with promoters in order for this to work, but basically the third tier is 5-star treatment at £9 a month, and you get pretty much, you know, your weekends more or less sorted to a degree. Obviously with all 3 tiers, the merch reward, because I have had people asking, the merch reward is every 2 to 3 months. The reason being, there is an outlay cost to do this, but at the same time as well is, you know, whatever's on top of that contributes to my fuel, accommodation if I have to stop somewhere, and new cameras, you know, or I basically get cheap cameras because end of the day, it's the raw footage, it's that nostalgic feel that I go for with these cheap cameras. I use my phone as the HD camera, so you do get quality shots from that. But for the smaller cameras and maybe some other little bits as well, it's just literally to cover all those costs, because it is costing me money that I don't really have now. Yes, I have a day job, and the day job does kind of pay for this, but at the same time, you know, it's coming completely out of my pocket, and I do not make any money on these vlogs. I mean, all right, I have a bit of sponsorship from WNG, but that's just a commission thing, and that's as and when people buy the products. And basically I use licensed music as well, so I don't claim full rights for these vlogs. It's just what do you call it, attribution that I do these vlogs on, because end of the day I want to help the scene as well in terms of the contributing artists. So, you know, if you like the track that I feature in any part of the vlog, then literally, you know, I give the name, the credits for the artists and the record label, and all you need to do is just look up that, you'll find the track, and hopefully you will be supporting the artist by either streaming it or buying the track itself. So the reason with these vlogs is I haven't intentionally done it for monetary gain. I'm doing this really to support a scene as a whole. It's a scene that has supported me for 25 years, and in a way, well, there's no in a way, this is my way of giving back to something that has given me so much for those 25 years. So if you want to just check out the Patreon, please go on patreon.com/VaderMonkeyTV and just literally just look through the options, look what's on there, if there is anything free on there that you can see. But also as well, you know, I mean, if you support the channel, you get your name put on the credits. Obviously the higher tier and the lower tier credits will be in different colors just to differentiate as well, if that's a thing for people. But end of the day, you know, this is purely about supporting the vlogs. It's not about supporting me. Yes, you're in a way, well, you are contributing to me going and covering these vlogs and being able to do that, but some of these vlogs I will be required to travel quite a considerable distance, and yeah, it does cost money, and especially if it's 5-6 o'clock in the morning and I've been up since, you know, 8 o'clock the day before. It is quite demanding, especially when I don't really drink, I don't partake in anything else. I'm literally there on the energy drinks, keeping going, making sure that this content is as professional and as polished as possible for you guys. So that's why I do what I do. Welcome to another events update. We're motoring through these events now. We're in the middle of pretty much 2025 and they're really coming thick and fast. A few things that I just want to mention on this events update is basically a few factors that I've been taking note of. There is a graphic that kind of backs this up. First thing I want to mention is support the scene by buying your tickets early with every intention of attending. These promoters spend a lot of money and go through a lot of stress making these events happen. It's not counting the fact that maybe they've got a special headliner on, and maybe as well that they've had to make concessions with the venue and a few other little factors as well. End of the day, these tickets go towards supporting further events going forward. And you know, if you're not If you're buying the tickets last minute and you're missing out on something really that you really wanted to do and getting there early, getting your tickets early now is best thing forward. It's best way you're going, and it also serves as a reassurance with the promoters. Also as well, with these vlogs and these events updates, I'm calling out you promoters as well to really get on board. Just drop me a message, send me a promo. So all I need is a poster of your event and your ticket details and a few other bits you might want me to mention as well. And like with this that I am currently doing, I will endeavour to follow your instructions. So I'm encouraging all promoters out there to please get in contact. Let me know what's happening in your neck of the world, what you've got coming up, and what's happening, who you've got playing, and all the good stuff as well. And the ticket details are especially important, because if I'm relaying the message, obviously the people watching, they need to know where they're going to get their tickets from. So please make sure you do that. Also as well, can I just make a point of the VaderMonkey TV Facebook group? Now this Facebook group is again for you promoters to spam the living daylights out of, promoting your events, sharing your wares. And if you have any DJs featured at your events, they may share their mixes or even something that they've done in the comment section associated with that event. Reason for this is so we can streamline this group where it's purely promoters promoting and then DJs supporting the promoters that have provided them the opportunity. Also as well, I have a Patreon. This content costs me money. People just have this assumption of, oh, you could film anything, it doesn't cost you anything, you could get free download, software to edit it, and to a certain degree, you are right. But when I'm filming these vlogs, or if I'm coming to these events, it requires me to pay out my pockets for fuel to get there. And if I'm traveling such a distance as well, that I have to pay for somewhere to stop overnight, because driving back from one end of the country to the other on the same day is quite a challenging task. Also as well, if you are watching this events update on YouTube, please like and subscribe. The subscribe is especially important. It spreads the message of what it is that I'm doing, what I am trying to achieve as well. Stick your notifications on as well, so then you are up to date with everything that I'm doing. If you are watching this on Facebook, please like, comment and share, because the more people that get involved with these events updates and with the subsequent vlogs, the more we spread the message of what it is we're doing. Because at the end of the day, this is a world that we all love, we all cherish, and we want it to move forward. We want it to still exist, and it's served us well for however long it's continued. So we're coming into the tail end of 2025, or the tail end of summer, if you will. We've got some amazing events. We've got more and more popping up left, right and centre. The promoters are really getting together some pretty epic lineups, some epic events, covering many genres, many scenes, many crowds. It's going to be incredible. So we start with Hardcore Flavours at Sub Bar in Blackpool on the 16th of August. It's free entry. We've got an incredible lineup of fresh, new breaking through talent, as well as Brett Cooper headlining as well. It's a free event, pretty much on the coast in Blackpool, up in the northwest. It's just something you can't really sniff at. It's just going to be incredible. That's all I can say on it. So that's Hardcore Flavours at Sub Bar in Blackpool on the 16th of August, and that is free entry. Also on the same day is Retrospective at Vestry and Chorley on the 16th of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. You have Paul Bleasdale headlining, plus again an array of support DJs, bringing a bit of an old school flavour with house and trance, and especially at Vestry, which is an intimate venue, perfect location for such an experience. I highly recommend you get down there. So that's Retrospective at Vestry in Chorley on the 16th of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Another event on the same day is Crew 2 at Leeds Shutdown. Springwell Works in Leeds on the 16th of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now, I was under the impression it was mostly like niche, but I believe it's more like baseline house and stuff like this as well. Either way, it's going to be a vibe. The lineup on this is pretty phenomenal. Quite some familiar names, especially if you're familiar with the baseline house niche sound here up in the north. I would recommend getting your tickets now if you haven't already. Get yourself to it. It's going to be an absolute banger. So that's Crew 2 at Leeds Shutdown. Crew 2 Leeds Shutdown, sorry, not at. Springwell Works in Leeds on the 16th of August, and that, get your tickets on Skiddle. A week later in this Bounce Underground Summer Payback Party at Club Lexus in Mansfield on the 22nd of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now, as I've mentioned before, I was there at their launch event. I didn't feature it as a vlog. I was there helping them with their Aftermovie and their promo for future events. And what can I say? It is just phenomenal. For a launch event, it was incredible. But the vibe, the music programming, the location was absolutely bang on. So if you're looking for something to do that weekend, I would highly recommend going to this one. It is going to be incredible. If you like your bounce and hardcore and kind of bits in between, then this is right up your street. Just go for it. So that's Bounce Underground Summer Payback Party at Club Lexus in Mansfield on the 22nd of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go a day later and it's Twisted Destiny at the Foundry in Torquay on the 23rd of August. Get your tickets at eventim.nl. I'm getting my head around this ticket seller because of how it's pronounced. Basically, if you like your happy hardcore, you have Hixie, WizKid, Sharky, Rob, IYF and BCXD, I believe that's pronounced. I'm not too familiar with that one, but I am familiar with others. And plus you've got support DJs, which you've got an amazing talent of which. So it's going to be an incredible night. It's going to be high energy. It's going to be good vibes. Go for it, especially down on the southwest. What's there to sniff at? It's just going to be amazing. So that's Twisted Destiny at the Foundry in Torquay on the 23rd of August. Get your tickets at eventim.nl. Also on the same day is Technopia at the Oddfellow Arms in Haswell on the 23rd of August. It is free entry. Clues in the title. Pretty much techno. It's basically like a garden party behind a pub, but it's going to be great energy. Technopia always putting on amazing parties up in the northeast. It's just going to be incredible. So again, free party. If you're that neck of the woods, kicking your heels, get to it. It's going to be a good one. You will not regret it. So that's Technopia at the Oddfellow Arms in Haswell on the 23rd of August, and that is free entry. Another one on the same day is Trance Central. Now, I'm not sure of the venue, but it is in Newark-on-Trent. It's on the 23rd of August. I believe there are tickets. I believe it might be a free event. I'm not entirely sure. Please keep tabs on the VaderMonkey TV Facebook group, because I am sharing the promo for this. The promoter will be in contact with me and let me know what's what and what's happening with it. But this looks really good. I mean, there's a few people that I know that are playing at this event as well, and it does sound pretty awesome. It's a shame I can't make it to it, but it's going to be a great event. So get onto VaderMonkey TV and get the full details. But I'm mentioning this in the events update because it does need supporting. So that's Trent Central in Newark-on-Trent on the 23rd of August, and tickets, it's either tickets or free entry, but like I said, keep tabs on VaderMonkey TV's Facebook group. We go a day later and it's Damaged 3rd birthday at Dare 2 Club in Bristol on the 24th of August, sorry. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Basically, Happy Hardcore, one of the DJs that I mentioned earlier as well, is headlining this event. Basically, it's just going to be absolute energy. Down in the southeast-ish area with Bristol, there's always an amazing event going on, especially at Dare 2 Club. That's a popular club for a lot of promoters. And yeah, just why not go and check it out? Go, if you love your Happy Hardcore and all your feel-good vibes, go for it. It's going to be a good one. So that's Damaged, the 3rd birthday at Dare 2 Club in Bristol on the 24th of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Another new event that's popped up on my radar, and that's Home. But this is versus Compact Disco at the Corner House in Loughborough on the 24th of August. It is free entry as well. Quite an amazing talent, you know, just upcoming names on there, just breaking through. It just looks incredible. And for a free party, again, you can't turn down a free party. It's going to be amazing. Check it out. So that's Home versus Compact Disco at the Corner House in Loughborough on the 24th of August, and that is free entry. We go a week later and it's Distortion at Trilogy Nightclub in Bangor on the 29th of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Kutski is headlining along with Brad Pickle. This is more your hard edge, sort of dark, underground, grungy sort of sound. It's always great, especially when you've got these rave events popping up in Wales, wherever they are in Wales. It's just going to be absolutely incredible, especially if you love it a little bit dirty and gritty. So I'll go for this. So that's Distortion at Trilogy Nightclub in Bangor on the 29th of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go a day later and it's Rehab at Tunnel Club in Birmingham on the 30th of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We've just basically got familiar names, you know, names that are breaking through as well, especially with Hard House, and there is I think a tech trance room as well, second room. So it looks like it's going to be an incredible event. It looks like it's going to be full of energy. It's just going to be brilliant. And if you want to rehabilitate yourself before the weekend is over, then I recommend getting yourself down to this. So that's Rehab at Tunnel Club in Birmingham on the 30th of August. Get your tickets on Skiddle. And we have another one, and this is the final one for August, and it's Drop Junkie's first birthday at Transylvania Tavern in Mansfield on the 30th of August. It is free entry. Basically, an amazing array of DJs, amazing lineup. It's their first birthday, and this is a brand that has slowly been picking up quite a solid following. And yeah, it's just, they've been covered as part of a vlog before, so if you want to know what I mean, check out, I think it's vlog 40 something or another. And yeah, it's just great bunch of people, great team, great location as well. So Transylvania Tavern, absolutely fantastic little location, a little bit unsurprising, but he's just amazing. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing party. So that's Drop Junkie's first birthday at Transylvania Tavern in Mansfield on the 30th of August, and that is free entry. So we move into September. Now, again, the events are picking up. There's quite a momentum with a lot of promoters and a lot of people getting events in. Some new ones popping up on the radar as well. So let's get on with it. So we start with Meltdown Reloaded at Fez in Sheffield on the 6th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, this party has been really, promising something that I don't think many people can rival. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be covering it as part of the vlog regardless. You've got 2 rooms up until a point and then a main room, but it's just going to be pure, unadulterated, hard house, filthy energy, just from all walks of the world in terms of the UK hard house scene. I would recommend getting your tickets, get yourself down there, you'll not be disappointed, and Fez is an amazing nightclub. So, all the boxes ticked, get your tickets now. If you haven't already, what are you doing? Get them now. So that's Meltdown Reloaded at Fez in Sheffield on the 6th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Another one on the same day is Nostalgic. Now, I'm presuming from the details on here, it's just a bit of a random one. I've not heard much more about this, so I'll know more perhaps nearer the time. So it's Nostalgic at Air in Birmingham on the 6th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. I'm presuming this is more harking back to the older days of either hard house, trance, whatever the genre. I've not had any specifics sent my way, but it does sound quite good. I say Air in Birmingham, it could be Zumhofberg, I don't know. It's that building. So either way, it sounds good. Sounds like it's going to be an amazing event. I would recommend checking it out. So it's Nostalgic at either Air, Zumhof in Birmingham on the 6th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the 6th of September, we have Motion at Blue Dome in Derby. 6th of September, like I've said. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, amazing lineup. You have Asteroid, Paul Denton headlining this event, plus an amazing array of support DJs ready to take you on the journey through your night. Again, in the world of trance, the upcoming breakthrough names supporting, the big names as well to support the new brand. It's just all the beautiful stuff all together. So get your tickets for this. It's going to be incredible. So that's Motion at Blue Note in Derby on the 6th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. A new one that's just popped up on my radar, and it's Splendid 90s meets Core Vibes with We. Bit of a random name, bit of a mouthful. Try saying that when you're drunk. Quite an array of DJs, quite a list of DJs as well. It looks like it's going to be an incredible party. I believe it's kind of a little festival-ish type vibe, day party as well. So it looks incredible, and I believe it's within the world of hardcore and all the supporting genres within that. So yeah, if you're a bit stuck for something to do, especially down on the south coast, I would recommend getting to that. So that's Splendid 90s meets Core Vibes with We at Berwick Manor in Rainham on the 6th of September. And I believe there's tickets on it. I haven't got details of the ticket seller, so I'm going to either assume Skiddle or, you know, it might be physical tickets. We don't know. It might be an exclusive event. Either way, it looks incredible. So Splendid 90s meets Core Vibes with We at Berwick Manor in Rainham on the 6th of September. And again, tickets either on Skiddle or wherever you can find them. A week later, it's Techno Noise at Waterfront in Hull on the 12th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Just new names, upcoming names. A few names I recognise that used to be in the hard house world, which have moved on to hard techno, which is great to see. And yeah, it just looks like brilliant, you know, new night, especially again, sort of the northeast-ish direction, more Humberside sort of world. But again, you know, parties all over the UK need the support, and this is just another example. So that's Techno Noise at Waterfront in Hull on the 12th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. A day later, we have Off the Rails 18th birthday at Forge in Sheffield on the 13th of September. Sign up at otrchef.com for your tickets and information. Headlining this one is Sean Tice and Thrill Seekers. It's going to be an incredible party. It's going to be an incredible event. 3 rooms, different genres, great energy. What is there not to love? Forge is another club that's just popped up on my radar as well, so I'm looking forward to visiting this as part of a vlog. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm quite excited just thinking about it. So that's Off the Rails 18th birthday at Forge in Sheffield on the 13th of September. Sign up at otrchef.com for your tickets and information. Also on the same day is Exiled at Dare 2 Club in Bristol on the 13th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Callie and Shocker, Ben Journey, a couple of names that I'm not familiar with, but it does look pretty exciting. I would assume it's more within the hard dance side of things. It's saying multi-genre, so I'm saying more harder edge, sort of multi-genre sort of style. Either way, looks like a great evening. I would assume it's going to have that variety of energy that we love to have build up through the night. So again, check it out. Exiled at Dare 2 Club in Bristol on the 13th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Another one that popped up on my radar is Intoxicated at Live Lounge in Doncaster on the 13th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. I think this is within the bounce type world as well, a bit of the old donk and whatever. Either way, it looks good. Kenty's headlining. What's there not to love? Plenty to get excited about. Get your tickets now. So that's Intoxicated at Live Lounge in Doncaster on the 13th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. A new one that's popped up on my radar, but this one's got a couple of hard hitting headliners as well. So I'm quite excited, but at the same time, I'm just like, wow. So Euphoric Future at Hedrow House in Leeds on the 13th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Headline is Craig Connolly and Paul Denton. Plus there's some familiar names that are really breaking through, some upcoming breakthrough DJs that are just gaining recognition. Connor especially is all over the show at the moment. So it looks like it's just going to be a fantastic event. So that's Euphoric Future at Hedrow House in Leeds on the 13th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go a week later and it's Trance Unleashed at Elysium Nightclub in Sunderland on the 20th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Headlining is Liam Wilson and Kinetica. Kinetica is a new name that's popped up on my radar, but I'm quite excited by new names popping up. And yeah, just Trance Unleashed being Trance Unleashed, doing their thing, really gaining that support, and as well continuing the momentum that they have gained in the past 2 years. Incredible brand to support. If you haven't got your tickets, get them now, get yourself to it. It's going to be off the chain. So that's Trance Unleashed at Elysium Nightclub in Sunderland on the 20th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Right, we've got a few more coming up on that date as well, and that's More Trance and Pulse at the Bloom Building in Liverpool on the 20th of September. That is free entry. This is a new brand which is filling the shoes of Evolution. Evolution as a trance event ceased earlier this year, and More Trance have stepped into their shoes to continue the trance scene in Liverpool. And this is quite exciting to see. More Trance and Pulse as well, two great brands coming together, and as well with the Rave Safe sort of charity thing which supports the vlogs as well. So again, this looks brilliant. It's covering all bases and as well showcasing new talent. So more Trance and Pulse at the Bloom Building in Liverpool on the 20th of September, and that is free entry. Another event on the same day is Bonanza Stomp by the Sea at the Sub in Blackpool on the 20th of September. Again, that is free entry. We have some pretty amazing DJs on there. DJ Vibes for one of a better name, Robbie D, and then some other names which again breakthrough, recognisable, well supported DJs and MCs in the hardcore world, especially at the Sub in Blackpool in the northwest on the coast. It's going to be a good one. So that's Bonanza Stomp by the Sea at the Sub in Blackpool on the 20th of September, and that is free entry. We go a week later and it's Digital Evolution at Vestry in Chorley on the 26th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Hidden Agenda, one basically the resident of Off the Rails, is supporting us by headlining this event, and it's just going to be incredible. I myself will be playing this event with an amazing group of support DJs as well, new talent in the heart of Chorley, an intimate venue. What is there not to love? I mean, these tickets are free tickets, I must add, so they're, you know, you can still get in on the door as well. It's free. It's just going to be incredible. It's going to be a great event. Go and check it out. So that's Digital Evolution at Vestry in Chorley on the 26th of September. Get your free tickets on Skiddle. Another event on the same day is Totally Lost It Hard at Rebellion in Manchester on the 26th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle, and this looks like it's going to be full on, full brutal, hard energy all night long. It looks incredible. This really promises to be an amazing event as well in the heart of Manchester. Get your tickets now, check it out. So that's Totally Lost It Hard at Rebellion in Manchester on the 26th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. A day later, another event, Compression, Old School Reality at the Wee Red Bar in Edinburgh on the 27th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, some breakthrough DJs, some DJs that are perhaps more established, familiar as well. I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with their names myself, but if you're up that way, or if you just want to track up to Edinburgh for something different and change the scene, this is a party that I'd recommend you go and check out. So that's Compression, Old School Reality at the Wee Red Bar in Edinburgh on the 27th of September. Get your tickets on Skiddle. And we finish September with Maximum Overload and Bonanza's Rave Revolution at North Shore Troubadour in Liverpool on the 30th of September. It's £10 on the door. I love the promo as well. Very old school, very vibey as well. I love it. I think it's brilliant. I would recommend checking it out because I reckon there's going to be an old school sort of rave vibe that harks back to the 90s, early 2000s. So just go and check it out. Get your tickets now. Go and check it out. It's going to be brilliant. So that's Maximum Overload and Bonanza Rave Revolution at North Shore Troubadour in Liverpool on the 30th, not the 40th, it ain't 40 days in September, on the 30th of September, and that's £10 on the door. Right, we move into October, and obviously the cold starts to set in, and the dreariness of the shorter days, and yeah, just all the bad stuff really that kind of crescendos the year as it is. But there's always amazing events still in the pipeline. So let's start with this one, and that's Thumping Presents Hardcore Addiction at Eden in Leicester on the 3rd of October. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Scott Brown, Al Storm, Chris Unknown, Ben Critic, Decade. There's just going to be some amazing lineups, just to name but a few, in the heart of Leicester. Hardcore energy, hardcore vibes. You can't go wrong with happy hardcore, you know, regardless. So that's Thumping Presents Hardcore Addiction at Eden in Leicester on the 3rd of October. Get your tickets on Skiddle. The following day is Rock's 18th birthday at Jolly's Cabaret venue in Stoke on the 4th of October. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now, obviously the main room is pretty hard hitting with the Tidy Boys, Mackie G, Andy Farley, and then a few breakthrough DJs as well. But the second room is where it's at as well. Why So Serious, with upcoming hard house DJs, upcoming energy. I will be there just helping them with their Aftermovie. But this looks like an incredible event. So if you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets now. You'll see me, but sadly I won't be featuring it as a vlog. But this is going to be an amazing event regardless. Get your tickets, get them now, go for it. Rocked 18th birthday at Jolly's Cabaret venue in Stoke on the 4th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. We go a week later and it's Genesis Distant Realms at Dare 2 Club in Bristol on the 11th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. Now, I happen to be playing at this, albeit in the second room, but it's not about me, it's about the headlines of the night. David Forms, Meta and Glide, and the support DJs in that main room. It's going to be absolutely slamming with the hard-edged, tech-ear-edged trance as well. Second room's got some amazing breakthrough talent as well. The Dare 2 Club in Bristol. It's the first time I've been to Bristol. It will also be featured as a vlog. It's going to be incredible. What more do I need to kind of, you know, shine the light on? It's going to be incredible. So that's Genesis Distant Realms at Dare 2 Club in Bristol on the 11th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. Also in the same day is Core Asylum at Strobe Nightclub in Plymouth, sorry, on the 11th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. Sharky, Club Filler, Vinyl Groover, Mike Revere, MC Storm, Shocker, and that's your happy hardcore energy as well. I believe it's the second room of absolute unadulterated energy. It's going to be an amazing night, especially down on the south coast. Get your tickets, go for it. Be rude to miss out. So that's Core Asylum at Strobe Nightclub in Plymouth on the 11th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. A week later, and it's Spectra at Lakota in Bristol on the 17th of October. Get your tickets on Fixer. Now, I'm not going to lie, this really has tickled my fancy. Whether I make it and just go and enjoy it, I love my hard techno, and one of my favourite artists is Alignment, and he is headlining this event. And my word, you've got some amazing support DJs as well, and it's down, you know, in Bristol. What's more than to love? You know, it's just going to be incredible. So that's Spectra at Lakota in Bristol on the 17th of October. Get your tickets on Fixer. Also, we go another week later and it's more trance at WAV in Liverpool on the 24th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. You have Lange, you have Rob Tessera, and you have Andy Kane headlining this. This is a heavy hitting lineup, especially in Liverpool as well. Again, an amazing lineup of support DJs. And like I was saying earlier in the events update, this brand is filling the shoes of Evolution. And with a lineup like this is going to be well worth your time, your money to go and check out. So get your tickets now. Just trust me, if they haven't sold out already, you'll be very lucky. It's going to be amazing. So that's more trance at WAV in Liverpool on the 24th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. Another event on the 24th of October, and that's Hardcore Superheroes O2 Academy in Glasgow on the 24th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. Now, this is going to be pretty much full-on, brutal, hard techno at its finest, especially when you've got the likes of Angerfist headlining, Deadly Guns, Grid Killer, some DJs I'm not familiar with in that world because it's not something I venture too much into. Angerfist I am familiar with because I have seen him out and about past in history. And yeah, this is going to be full brutal, right up there, north of the border in Glasgow. The promo looks pretty hard hitting, so I recommend getting your tickets now. So Hardcore Superheroes at O2 Academy in Glasgow on the 24th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. And finally, we finished October with Synergy Resident Evil Record Junkie in Sheffield on the 25th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. Basically, the clue's in the title. The lineup's full of the residents, Synergy's residents, and especially with it being a Halloween themed party, I'll be there as part of a vlog. I've had to reschedule a few vlogs because of logistics and just a few things as well. But it's not about me, it's about this event, especially with this event's update. So I recommend get your tickets now for this one because this promises to be brilliant. Record Junkie is an amazing location, and Synergy, just being Synergy, just the quirky, wacky, hard house world that they live in. So that's Synergy Resident Evil, a Record Junkie in Sheffield on the 25th of October. Get your tickets on Skidoo. We're going to November and there's not much to report really, just a couple of events. So we'll start with this one, and it's SJT Project's 40th birthday at Vestry in Chorley on the 7th of November. It is free entry. There's a lot of DJs being crammed in for a day party in a very small venue. Either way, I reckon it's going to be busy. It's going to be playing in the world of UK bounce and hardcore as well. What's there not to love? If you're into both genres and you like an intimate venue, especially to celebrate 40th birthday, again, check this out. It's going to be incredible. So that's SJT Project 40th birthday at Vestry in Chorley on the 7th of November, and that is free entry. Also, we go a week later, and it's Hardcore Flavours at the Sub in Blackpool on the 15th of November. It's free entry. DJ Vibes is headlining with Easy Vibe and Flavour C supporting, plus again upcoming supporting DJs. I'll be there covering it as part of a vlog. I'm quite looking forward to this as well. Yeah, just all the boxes tick. Let's get some more happy hardcore back in our life as well. Get that rave culture rocking and rolling, and this definitely is ticking and tickling all the spots. So that's Hardcore Flavours at the Sub in Blackpool on the 15th of November, and that is free entry. We move into December, and literally there's 3 events, but again, I'm expecting these next few months to really pick up. A lot of people are planning sort of 2-3 months in advance, which is usually the norm anyway. But let's crack on with these December ones. So it's Hard Dance Reloaded presents Ravers Anonymous at the Church in Derby on the 13th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. This looks quite exciting. You've got RG, DJ Chucky, Brad Pickle, Jackie B, Kelly Gage. It looks like it's a hard edge night as well. Real dark energy, especially in the church in Derby. I'm quite looking forward to really just finding out more about this. This looks really, really good. So I would recommend getting your tickets now and to go and check it out. So that's Hard Dance Reloaded presents Ravers Anonymous at the Church in Derby on the 13th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We kind of go a week later, and it's Hardcore Flavours and Bonanza at the Sub in Blackpool on the 26th of December, so on Boxing Day. It's free entry as well. Now this is quite a just celebrating Carol, who's Flavour C's partner's birthday. So this is a bit of a birthday party come absolute stompathon. So you've got Aura D and Alvarez kind of pretty much doing the headlining duties with some support DJs in that lineup as well. It looks incredible, and Bonanza and Hardcore Flavours, there are a couple of brands that have really been supporting each other recently, as well as others throughout the hardcore community, so this looks incredible. So it's Hardcore Flavours and Bonanza at the Sub in Blackpool on the 26th of December, and that is free entry. And a day later is Madhouse is Stoked at the Basement in Hanley in Stoke on the 27th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, we have 2 rooms, some familiar names, headlining, playing and whatever. And Hard House. I need to get my head out of hardcore world because I've mentioned quite a few hardcore events. Hard House lineup with 2 rooms, new talent, upcoming talent that have really been established as part of the Madhouse residents, as well as the 4DR team as well. It just looks incredible. It looks pretty mad. It looks pretty wild. It's going to be brilliant. Amazing venue as well. Get your tickets, check it out, go for it. So Madhouse is Stoked at Basement in Hanley in Stoke on the 27th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. So a question I have been asked recently really is, how do I determine my vlogs? Because since the vlogs have gained a momentum, especially with these events updates as well, I've had a lot of promoters asking me, can I come and film their event to do their after movies to help them promote. And now it's a little bit of a contentious one, because I predetermine my schedules based on the level of support that they need, whether they're a new brand, whether they're a brand that I have, a synergy with, or whether, there isn't anything that particular week or that particular month, and I need to fill the void with some vlogs. And I tend to keep it to 2 vlogs a month, purely for financial reasons, really, because it comes out of my pocket to come and film these events and support you guys, basically. So the process really of determining this is, again, if it's a new brand that started out and is slowly gaining support and momentum, I schedule them in or try and fit them in at some point in some way to make sure that, they get the cover and they get the support. Some events I cover again, in terms of see how they've evolved, how they've moved on from the last time I've covered them. And yeah, it's just based on that pro rata sort of thing. There is a high demand, so there are a lot of promoters that do get disappointed, and I do apologise for that. But if, you know, for cost reasons, I can't afford to go to every event every week. It's just not realistic. I have a life as well, and this is not really a job. This is more of a hobby for the benefit of everybody else in the scene. Going forward as well, I'm going to have to start charging promoters as of next year in terms of travel expenses, because it has got to a point where it's not been financially sustainable. Admittedly, I do have a job that does contribute towards it, but if I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul so that I provide you guys with the right content, it's not great. Yes, I have the sponsorship from New Future Apparel, but again, that only covers so much. So again, this is why I've been pushing my Patreon for people to support, so that I can get to these events and I can film this content and I can support the scene regardless of genre, regardless of crowd, regardless of clientele. Also, well, there's a few other things that I will charge. There are people that are asking me to just come and film their after movies. Now, I will have a conversation with them, because that is a flat fee, because it is a service for you, and it's not really something that I can feature on the vlog, or something that I will feature on the vlog, because I've already pre-scheduled my vlogs. If there's extensions to those schedules, then again, there might be a small cost involved, but again, that's a conversation between myself and the promoters. So I hope that kind of just covers some of the questions that people have asked, and yeah, going forward, you know, I mean, I'm just planning on still continuing doing this. Next year, I want to cover again a variety of events, you know, try and add more variety into these vlogs so everybody gets a lion's share of exposure, and hopefully moving forward, these guys that that I feature on these vlogs, I hope that they thrive off the back of it, or at least gain some sort of momentum in the process. So that's your roundup of events covering the next 6 months, if you will. Quite a variety, quite a choice. I'm mostly focusing on the smaller to mid-tier brands as well. Reason being is they need the love. The bigger brands, they can just announce an event out of nowhere and they know they can guarantee numbers. These events need all the support they can get, because, you know, it's these small events, mid-tier events, where you truly appreciate the world of the rave scene, regardless of genre, background, culture, creed, whatever. These events matter. These small events definitely matter. May I remind people as well to please support the scene by buying your tickets early with every intention of attending, because at the end of the day, a lot of these promoters do it off their own back. I mean, a lot of them spend a lot of money they don't have to make these parties happen. People have arguments for this, but at the end of the day, I'm not bothered about the arguments. I'm more bothered about these promoters and these small brands that need the love that they deserve. Also, rallying call for you promoters. If you're a promoter out there that just wants your event to get a bit more exposure than just maybe a few Facebook likes and stuff like that, get in contact, send me your poster for your event, plus any ticket links or information about your ticket sellers, so then I can endeavour to provide this information, much as what you've just witnessed, and hopefully going forward your event will, you know, thrive off the back of it. We have a VaderMonkey TV Facebook group. Please share your events, DJs, share your mixes associated with those events. So if you're just posting the mix and you're not even affiliated with any of the brands, that mix will be removed. Sorry, no questions asked, it'll just be removed. If you're affiliated with the brand, you're playing at that event that they're sharing even, and you've done a promo mix to excite your fans or whatever, please share that in the comment section of your promoter's post. It's just all about continuation, momentum, and getting the algorithms going. Also as well, I have a Patreon. I've gone on about this quite a few times. These vlogs do cost, this content does cost, and end of the day, you know, I won't charge promoters to promote their events, because this is a free service. This is supporting a scene. This is supporting you guys as a whole. With this Patreon as well, you get free merch, you can get credited on this content, which if you haven't already seen on the VaderMonkey vlog, and as well, you know, you can get yourself tickets as well if you go on the top tier. So there's a lot on offer with this Patreon. So if you want to get involved, it's just showing that you support this project, please sign up. It's well worth your time and money. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe. Subscribe is especially important because at the end of the day, the more people subscribe, the more people with their notifications on, the more we spread the love, spread the word and support this scene to its fullest, and is with every intention of what I'm trying to achieve. If you're watching this event's update on Facebook, please like, comment and share. The sharing just spreads the word. It's especially important. It gets the algorithms going, and the more people that see these events updates and any VaderMonkey TV content, it's especially important that you guys do that, because we need that support, we need that love if we want to keep this movement going. So many points, so many things covered. Anyway, that's me done for another events update. YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. Facebook, please like, comment, share. And I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao bien.